Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. And this is your Prem and I'm your Automotive Trainer. Last week I was telling you, right, if you're planning to buy a new car, better to go through this presentation so that it will be better for you to understand and go for the best car. And this program will be very helpful for the people who want to become a sales consultant in the automotive industry. Come, let's go. So let me go into the program. So this program will go on episode wise. Like this week we'll cover up a few things. So there's a disclaimer in this. So today's learning objective is we are going to cover up the history of automobiles, the types of automobile as per the shape. Slowly, the episode wise, we will cover up almost all the automotive technology. So first is the history of automobiles. Have you ever wondered how were our old vehicles were or where it started from the roads? So here, the history of automobiles it can be divided into number of eras. That is time to time. So from 18th century, 19th century, now we are in 21st century. So till now, how the vehicles have been evolved, so we can just see a glimpse of it. So later defined by the trends, exterior styling, size and the utility. This is the world's first steam-powered self-propelled wagon. So it's something like a bullock cart. You can see the bigger wheels and in the front we have smaller wheels. And this is a steam engine. So there'll be a fire inside this and this is a boiler and there's a duct coming out which will be sending the steam to the cylinder and the piston moves up and down, moving the wagon. So invented by Nicolas Joseph Coupe, and he is a French inventor. Vehicle large enough to carry people and cargo at a speed of maximum 6 km per hour. After about a century, in 1876, Nicolas Otto, he is an inventor and he invented the Otto cycle engine. So it was the world's first 4-stroke internal combustion engine. So the most prevalent means of modern automotive drive system. Then comes the Benz patent motor wagon. This was invented by inventor Carl Benz in 1885. This used to have the 3 wheels and the same internal combustion engine mounted in this to propel. So later in the year, in 1985, Gottlieb Daimler and his partner Wilhelm Maybach both were the inventors and they perfected a 462cc internal combustion engine with 1.1 HP in the same stagecoach. This was the first 4-wheeled vehicle to reach 16 km per hour. So that's about the history. So next let me go to the types of automobiles. Here the types of automobiles like what we are covering here, just a glimpse, is like above the cars, then vans, then buses, then comes the trucks. So let me move forward. So first about the car. This is the micro car. Micro car we call it as single shell or the one box car. This is the one box. Within the car itself we have engine, the passenger compartment and the cargo area. The engine size is smaller so that gives you very good fuel efficiency and so this will be a compact car which can be used most of the time within the city. And then comes the hatchback. So this is a 2-box car which has the front one. The first box will be with the engine. The second box will be with the passenger compartment. And then comes the boot area which will be integrated to the passenger compartment itself. So in the hatchback we have option of the rear seats can be folded to extend the boot space and we have the tailgate which can be opened up. And then comes the sedan. So sedan is actually a 3-box car. So the same thing as your hatchback but the third box will be the trunk area or the boot area or the cargo area which will be dedicated for the cargo space. So that is we have the trunk area. It's outside the passenger area. It has a cargo area which has a dedicated boot lid. The same sedan which will be lesser than 4 meter is called as compact sedan. So this is the sedan which has the boot area slightly smaller, making the car more spacious as well with a good boot space within 4 meters, which will be compactly designed within 4 meters. So then comes the Fastback. Fastback is the same as a sedan. It will look a little more sporty, a little more luxury. And it has a top roof sloping straight to the tail of the car. So in the sedan you can see, so the roof declines at the windshield, then comes the horizontal boot lid. Whereas in a fastback, it will slope up straight to the tail. And then comes the estate or the station wagon, or we call it as combi also. In European market, there are more vehicles like this, so that in India it's not much. So here in combi what happens, or the estate or station wagon, what happens here is the same sedan car which has the boot area which is extended towards the top and you can load more cargo. So when you're going for any long drive, so this will be much more spacious so that you can accommodate many more things. So example for this estate or station wagon, there are many Volvo cars in those days and even today it's available in Europe. And coupe, so we call it coupe or coupe. The roof actually from the front it goes up and immediately it comes down till the tail. It has a sporty engine. Mostly it has a 2-door with 2-seating or 4-seating options. And nowadays in modern era we have 4-door coupe also. And then comes the convertible. So this will be a convertible or we call it as cabriolet. And so this has a soft top or the hard top which will be made of steel. It is called a retractable roof, and it can be retracted electronically or manually. And this is a sports car. Sports car mostly designed very much aerodynamically and more low slung or the lesser ground clearance with a lower center of gravity, which has a very good performance also. There are many more cars more than this, like sports car, we have supercars, we have hypercars. So maybe that we can cover it a little later. So these are available cars in the market. And then comes the multi-utility vehicle. So this is a MUV. So when compared to a sedan, here the multi-utility vehicle will have more bigger engine. The wheel size will be slightly bigger and more better ground clearance. The overall height of the vehicle will be much more higher, and it has a more large people carrying capacity with more cargo space, and it even has a versatility of more better cargo area by more options of folding the seats. Then comes the sports utility vehicle, that's the SUV. So for the SUV here, it has a bigger engine, more powerful than the MUVs also, and bigger wheel size, and it has a more seating capacity with more cargo area, and it even has more versatility of the seats, like more folding options, and you can make the cargo area a little more bigger, more higher ground clearance than the MUVs. You have the overall height will be almost same as your MUVs, but the ground clearance will be much more higher, where you can use it on more of off-roading conditions. And SUVs comes with two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive options. So about that we'll speak in the upcoming sessions. So this is a pickup, the same as your SUVs, but we have the open deck at the rear. So to accommodate more bigger things, you can accommodate a bike itself in the open deck. And this is the crossover utility vehicle. So we call it a CUV. In this one, it doesn't have any chassis. So monocoque in the sense, we call it unibody design. It has a single shell. This has a capability of an SUV, but with the comfort of a sedan. So it is the crossover between the sedan and the SUVs. So that's how this vehicle is designed. So then comes a van or minibus. This is a people carrying vehicle. So it has a 2 or 3 seating in the cabin, and the passenger area can carry around 8 to 12 passengers. And it has an engine capacity of almost an SUV or MUV. This has a longer wheelbase. Basically, this van comes with more luxury seating, so that this can be used for more long distance travel. And then comes the buses. So just a glimpse of buses. And here we have the intercity bus. So intercity bus, it travels between all the cities. And here this is the dual axle design. It can accommodate more people space or the more cargo area. So people carrying capacity of this will be approximately around 45 to 50 seating. And this is a dual axle. And if you come to the next, will be the intercity bus, which will be a multi-axle. So this has a more carrying capacity of more than 50 to 60 passengers and more luggage carrying capacity. These comes with the bigger engines. This is the seater bus, and this is the sleeper bus. Then comes the intra-city bus. Intra-city in the sense it runs within the city. So these buses will not travel from city to city. People transport within the city. And these are the low floor design, where even elderly people also can easily board and alight the bus. And this is a mountain bus. So this has a shorter chassis with lesser overhang in the front and the rear overhang. It has a higher ground clearance, where you can go on any of the rough roads also. So you would have seen these buses in Himalayan regions. Hope this session was very informative and helpful to you. If you are coming for the first time, please subscribe and with the bell icon to all, so that any upcoming videos you will be getting the notification. So see you in the next session. Take care. Till then, bye.